Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.
Curl a little. This looks really good, Todd. Looks really good. Will it roll? And
What
Todd
a
is
shot.
with the shot! Oh, he just ticks it. He just ticks it with a curl. Will it curl?
Oh, big miss there, big. A little tight.
Oh, yes it is. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And good afternoon, no, good morning still, everyone. We're here at the Sydney Curling Club in beautiful Sydney, Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. And welcome to the Coldstream Spring Mix Spiel, Curling Spiel here. And we are now in the semifinals game. And the feature game that we have here on sheet 2 this morning is Team Hunston versus Team Nathanson. Gart Nathanson versus Fletcher Hunston. Who's going to win? And we also have on sheet number 1, we'll have Simon Barrick versus the McNamara team, skipped by Stephen Leslie. They will be playing in the for B division, I believe. And on sheet number 3, we have McNeil versus Edwards. And on sheet number 4, we have Drover versus Grand Shelley. And that is also in the B division. And they're ready to start here on sheet number 2. And it looks like the hammer is for the red team, which is the Team Hunston. Gart Nathanson has the hammer, and therefore Team Hunston is throwing the first stone here. My apologies. So Team Hunston here, 2 couples, Fletcher Hunston and Joanne Hunston, Willie McNeil and Tanya McDonald. 2 couples. Is that a good dynamic or is that a bad dynamic? We're going to find out. Do they get along? Do they argue? I think they get along pretty good on the ice, actually. Joanne is usually used to skipping, but she brought Fletcher out of retirement, and he's been doing a fabulous job out of retirement. I think I might compare to Fletcher Hunston to maybe Brad Jacobs coming out of retirement and really doing a fabulous job, playing at the World Finals or the World competition here this week also. So Fletcher asking for another shot here, maybe a guard again. First shot is in the house. And Gart Nathanson on his team, he's got Brenda and Dan McDougall, and him and his wife also are skipped. So 2 couples versus 2 couples. So let's see how this all pans out this morning. So we have a beautiful guard here for Team Hunston, and now Gart is going to ask to draw behind those guards and maybe freeze against the red rock here. Nice slide from Brenda. Rock's going down the ice here. Oh, the line looks pretty good. Is it going to overcurl? I don't think so. I think it's just, I think that really just brushed the guard just enough to make it even better. So beautiful freeze there, just about. And red is still sitting 1, but blue is in a great position here, and Gart having the hammer. Looks like setting up a pretty decent end here in end number 1 here. Tanya McDonald throwing her first of the second stones. Oh, this one's really curling. Really, really taking off right now, and the sweepers are on it. I think Fletcher might have been falling asleep on that one there. He called the sweeping just a little bit late. Results still not too bad. No, actually, it kind of still left some guards in place. Looks like there might be a hole in there, but it's not as easy as it looks. So, no, guard is just going to have no part in that. He's just going to try to draw right around, right to the button there. And Dan McDougall throwing his first rock here. And might look a little heavy to me. Sweepers are just walking behind it. They're even stopping now. They're not even following it down. They said, no, this is just a little too heavy for us. And it goes right out the back. So Fletcher is going to sitting 1 presently without the hammer, so he's going to be quite happy with that. He's going to say, let's put another guard here. Let's not be too greedy. Let's just try to steal 1 in the first end here and have a good start to this game. Joanne keeping the rock clean there a little bit and following the rock down. Ooh, now that's curling again. Did Fletcher miss the line call again? Oh, this is really, really curling. So it's going to be a guard, but again, it just kind of blocks that little hole if there was one. Doesn't do really too much to prevent that draw to the button. Gives Dan another chance to adjust his weight here. Second chance to draw this one right to the button. And sweepers are still just walking right beside it. Walking a little bit faster, trying to keep up to it. Is this going to be the right weight? Or oh, it's starting to slow down, and it's starting to curl, and the sweepers are now getting on it. Yep, yeah, this looks like it might be a beautiful shot here. Oh, just about enough. Oh, I think they could have swept that right to the button. Oh, if only we had our top sweeper at the curling club, which is probably a nice 4 number right now, Thomas Drover. Thomas Drover probably could have swept that right into the back 8 there. He's that strong a sweeper. But no, he's busy right now playing with Team Drover on sheet number 4. Against actually Chris Grancelli, who also has extremely strong sweepers like Kurt Roach and Christina Black. But back to our sheet here. Fletcher's going to really try to get one in there. But, this one's curling again. So it's going to hit the center line guard and just push the guard a little bit further. So red is still sitting shot, but there's actually 3 blue rocks in the house right now. If ever they can get rid of that red, blue would be in pretty good shape right now. So there's certainly a lot of guards. There's 4 red guards right in front of the house. I don't believe we have Gart mic'd up there, so we can't quite hear what he might be saying. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to have Mark or Gart mic'd up there. We might hear a lot of things that we don't want to hear. Yeah. And Glennis Nathanson, Gart's wife, is coming down. She uses a stick to curl and can be very, very deadly with that stick. Oh, she can be so precise with that stick with the perfect weight. So the stick is a wonderful tool to help curlers really keep curling. If you have difficulty getting down in the hack, you can still keep curling and enjoy the sport. So here at the Sydney Curling Club, we have several members that have done just that. Curlers that used to get down in the hack and curl for years and years and years, and now may have hip issues, may have mobility issues, but are keeping curling using the stick and doing a fabulous job. I think they were trying to maybe raise the red on the blue maybe, but in the end it really didn't do a whole lot. This shot just maybe a little bit light, maybe. Or maybe he was trying to raise the blue on the blue, but it over-curled. Fletcher taking a lot of ice on this shot over here. He's going to go way out and with a out turn. Fletcher also using the stick to curl now. Fletcher and Joanne both using the stick, which is a little bit of a, makes a bit of a challenge when you're playing. I played Fletcher and Joanne in the first game, and it makes a bit of a difficulty because if you're coming out of the hack, sometimes people using the stick, the rock does slightly different pat than what you would do when you're sliding out of the hack. So you have to be careful not to necessarily take the same line as what they're using. This looks like also going to over curl and just leave another guard up there. Maybe he was just blocking the blue, trying to prevent Gart from raising that blue. So it looks like a ton of guard here, and Gart is really just looking now. Maybe he's got to go on the other side. And maybe try to open up something on the other side that would finally give him a shot at getting that red rock that is protected like you wouldn't believe. Well, I think they're going back to the other side. Glennis is saying, no, you got to go on the right. Give me more ice, and I can get it in there. She's saying, yeah. She's saying, I've done these draws before. I can get right to the button. Just give me a chance. And she's coming down. The sweepers are waiting for the instructions. What's the call? What's the call? Brenda and Dan. And she looks pretty confident. She says, I can get it there. You guys can sweep it there. So Glennis is using the stick, but is also a left-hand curler. So she starts from the left or the right-hand hack for left-handed curlers. And she throws the rock, and there it goes down. Gart is looking at the line, and I don't think they're going to let it over curl this time. They're going to sweep it hard, try to keep that line. But it again, it looks a little light and is over curling. So I'm not sure what Fletcher's going to do here, because I don't think he needs any more guards. His red is protected to the hilts here. And I don't even know if there's any way now to draw to the button either. I think maybe he's just putting another guard on the far right, maybe is maybe where he's going to go. He's got the broom pretty well, right down the center line almost, and Joanne is coming down now to throw her first skip rock. And I suspect they're going to do an in-turn or maybe an out-turn. I'm not sure which way she's going yet. We're going to find out in a second there. I think she's doing an out turn. I think they're trying to protect, add an extra guard on the left-hand side. I think they're saying there's more danger on the left-hand side. Let's put another guard in there. And going down again, release, and seems like they all have pretty good draw weight though, but putting all these guards, a lot of the teams have had trouble putting guards, but not these two teams. From the look of things, they have had no problem putting guards. Look at all those guards out there. Oh, this one is actually hogged. So it has to make it all the way over the hog line or it comes out of play. This one comes out of play. Again, I don't think that's that serious with the amount of guards that we have here. I don't think it's too much of a problem. Bogart is saying there is a tiny hole there. They were trying to protect it, but they came short. There is a tiny hole there that he's thinking maybe we can raise the blue into the pack there and get shot rock. So Gart's coming down, and he also uses the stick to curl. Gart has actually been in the past a guide and coach for the visually impaired team. He's gone up to Ottawa with them and helped guide that team to success a few years, and has been curling with the stick for a few years now, and has become quite deadly with the stick himself. So it wouldn't surprise me if this one works out perfectly for him. And he extends. Oh, this one is curling right out of his hands. This one is curling. It's going to hit into the pile there. So I'm not sure. It may open things up for him a little bit, maybe. It actually not bad. It really opened up that blue for him. So Joanne's really going to have to put a guard this time. She's going to have to cover that hole, or else Gart's got a clear shot now. And it took very little time to discuss that with Fletcher. They knew where to put the broom. She's coming down. She says, I know what I have to do. Have to put a little bit more weight, get over the hog line, and cover that hole. So she's coming down, giving instructions to Willie and Tanya where she wants the rock to stop. And Willie nods in agreement, understands exactly what the call is, makes sure Tanya is in agreement. And Joanne wastes no time to come out of the hack and launch her rock. And here it goes. A little bit more weight on this one. It's taking longer to curl. This one is not curling yet. Is it going to curl enough? Starting to now. It's crossing the line, and here it goes. And can they sweep it far enough to cover that hole? And I don't think it curled enough. I think it's very close, but she might have been an inch on the outside of the broom there, and it just held that line a little bit longer. So close, but in the end, it just did not curl enough. So Gart has a second shot at it. Gart took a lot more ice this time. So he's saying, yeah, I can... Now, he may have taken too much ice. His first one over-curled, but I'm not sure if this one is going to... that seems like a lot of ice there. And there goes Gart. And there we go. And, oh, it is curling. It is curling. And it looks, the line looks pretty good. Look at that, right through the hole. Right through the hole. Is it enough? Oh, what a shot. And Gart Nathanson gets 1 point. 1 point where who saw this coming? I mean, the fans are clapping behind me. They're in awe. I mean, that shot was covered by how many guards? How many guards were it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guards. And Gart found the hole and hits his blue to push the red out of the way and score 1 point. That is a magician. That is supernatural at work. Gart Nathanson taking the lead with a score of 1-0 after the first end here. They're getting set up now, and I missed who our sponsor was, but the first end was sponsored by Cafe by the Bay, a coffee shop on the Charlotte Street in Sydney here. They serve excellent coffee, excellent people in there, strong supporters of the Sydney Curling Club. We're so grateful for Cafe by the Bay for sponsoring here our live stream today, but also for sponsoring some of the leagues here at the Sydney Curling Club. And they have a special groundbreaking announcement at Cafe by the Bay on April 1st. April 1st, which is just next week. They're going to have a special announcement at Cafe by the Bay. So I wonder what that could be. We're waiting and see. I could sure use a coffee from Cafe by the Bay right now with 1 milk. Oh, that would be delicious. But I don't think they deliver on a Sunday morning here. But it's still Sunday morning, 11:58 a.m. here. The teams are into the second end here. And Gart Nathanson leading by 1-0. And Fletcher calls for the shot behind the center, behind the guard. Just goes a little deep, goes to the back 8. So Gart is saying, how about if we freeze right on that rock, put right glue to it. If we glue to that rock, we'll be in great shape. So Brenda McDougall launching her rock. Second stone. The sweepers are on it, trying to control the speed to make sure it gets right to the face of that rock. And it's coming nicely, and might be a little short, not quite to the face, but still a great shot to be shot stone at the top 4. Fletcher also calling just for a freeze, being very patient, saying we don't have to take it out just yet. Let's just freeze right to the face of that rock. Willie McNeil taking a shot, and it's coming. Oh, they're sweeping it for line, I believe. Sweeping it for line, and maybe wait, making sure it's right to the nose. Looks like it might overcurl, though. And it might be a little bit light here. So, just a little bit light and probably left. Don't know if Fletcher is too happy with that one. And Gart just checking to see if it touches the center line, and it does touch the center line, I believe, which means that Gart cannot remove that rock, or can't even touch it, can hardly touch it, because of the new rules by Curling Canada. Using these center line guards means that you can't tick that rock off the center line. You can touch it, you can move it, but it has to stay on the center line, or else it goes back in its place. Gart is just throwing another beautiful shot here. Perfect spot. And it's going to force Fletcher to try to move a little bit of granite around here. So just asking Tanya to just kind of hit that one and move that one around. And Tanya throws it. A little bit more weight here. It's coming down. It's curling. Might be on the guard. Oh my, just nearly got by the guard. If it had got by the guard, would have been a perfect shot. Instead, just moved the guard a little bit out of the way. missed those two shots, those two blue stones that he was trying to get move around. Guard's going to try to replace that guard. And what looked like Fletcher Hunston to be a pretty good end earlier is now a bit of a chasing that Magician Nathanson. Magician Nathanson, after that shot he made in the first end. Incredible shot there. And it looks like pretty good weight here. Is it going to curl enough? Got a long way to go, but it's curling now. There goes. And I think there's still enough room there for Fletcher to get a double on those two blue rocks. So just a bit of an update here on other sheets. On sheet number 1, after the first end, we have McNamara that scored 1 point against Simon Barrick. Simon Barrick 0, McNamara 1. And on sheet number 3, we have Edwards took 1 over Team Camden McNeil for leading 1-0 after the first end. And on sheet number 4, Thomas Drover took 1 point over Grant Shelley after the first end. And here on our feature sheet, well, we had a bit of a jam, but still a good shot here. Good takeout so that it doesn't nearly look as bad as it did now. Blue is still shot rock, but a little bit more open than it was before now. And guard is going to just try to guard it all up there. They're saying a couple of options. He says a perfect guard, but he says if it hangs out a little bit, you might get a tick on our other blue, and it'll end up in the right spot anyway. Ooh, and this looks like a lot of weight here. A lot of weight. But actually, maybe that's exactly, knowing the Magician, that might be exactly the shot that he called. He is a magician. What are his superpowers? What's the extent of his superpowers? I believe he called that right out of Glennis's hands. He said, tap the guard right against the red. It'll put it in the perfect spot, and did it ever. It is a perfect center line guard. So Fletcher left with trying to draw, I believe, and maybe tap back a little bit the shot rock, but a very, very, very difficult shot here. And he's getting his stick all adjusted. And wastes no time coming out of the hack. And, a little bit outside, I believe. Joanne is just waving the sweeper. She's saying, no, a little bit outside. Maybe there's a tick. Maybe there's a tick. Oh, Joanne was looking for a tiny tick that might have saved that shot. But in the end, it just missed it. She's smiling, though. Always great. There's no need to get frustrated. It's a curling game. They're happy. Yeah. Fletcher said, did I miss the broom by this much? And they're having a discussion about it. Glennis Nathanson. And this one also appears to be a little bit outside, and it might actually work out perfect for her. A little tap on the guard and roll to exactly the right spot. This Nathanson team is on a superpower mission this game here. They're, even when they're missing shots, they're making a better shot. It is just incredible, the placement of the stones. So Joanne and Fletcher are saying, we got to clear this. We got to open this thing up. So he's going to throw takeout, trying to maybe double out those two blues, but at least peel that center line guard. That center line guard that is in the perfect spot. Get rid of it. So he is coming down with an out turn. And it's curling already. It's curling already. And they're swooping hard just for a piece of it. Just for a piece of it. Oh, and just get the guard, but unfortunately gets rid of his lonely red rock that was in the house. That might have really been useful in the last shot for a second point. But now the shot stone is wide open, but Gart is going to try to put a second blue stone into the house here. He's saying putting a centerline guard is going to be very, very difficult right now. Let's not try that. Let's just try to put a second rock into the house. Not sure if he's sold Glennis. Yeah, I think he's sold Glennis on the idea. And there we go. They're putting the broom down. And he's going to draw right behind those guards. Gart, using the notion of a good defense is a good offense. Let's put two in the house here, and that's a good defense for us. Yeah, let's go on the offensive. And he's taking his time walking down. He's not rushing things, getting to the hack there. Got lots of time, looking around, explaining to his sweepers what the shot is. Sweepers are talking to the people on the sheet number 1. Come on, Brenda. Brenda, come on. Yes, there we go. She's coming back. Yeah, she's running, catching up to the rock. And the sweepers are sweeping it now, but actually I think this is just going to be a center line guard. So the magician is at it again, calls for a shot into the 4 foot behind guards, and instead comes short and leaves a center line guard in a great spot. And Willie's helping out here. I don't know if there's been a timeout that's been called, but Willie's helping out his skipping mate with a possibility of a draw, but instead they're going to go. They figure they can see enough of that shot stone to hit and roll behind cover. And I think they do. I think they do. And if not, at least they get a peel. So that's a great call from between Fletcher and Joanne Hunston. Going down the ice there and trying to get in between those two guards and curl just enough to hit that shot rock and then maybe roll behind the guard. If it over curls, they get rid of the guard. I think the worst thing that could happen here is that it doesn't curl enough and it hits the left guard. I don't think they really want to get rid of that one as much as the center line guard. And it does float out because she put quite a bit of weight on it. Is it going to curl enough? Is it going to curl? I don't think so. So they're going to get rid of that guard on the left. With the weight that she threw there, that wasn't going to curl very much. With the stick curlers can really have advantage that they can put a very good weight on that rock. With a little bit of extension of the stick, you can get a lot of power on the rock. So Gart electing to this time put another center line guard and guard that rock, which will then really force Joanne to draw to the 4 foot. If Gart puts a guard here, her only option will be a draw to the 4 foot. Unless Gart is coming in himself, I'm not sure. I couldn't, because we don't have them mic'd, we can't really get the true story of what the magician is doing here. Is he putting a center line guard or is he coming into the house? My bet would be a center line guard. And the rock has been launched. The sweepers are sweeping it. And it has to curl, and it looks like it's going to end up, of course, in the perfect spot. The magician is not going to miss this. No, look at that. What does Joanne have left for her on her last stone? She has to draw to the 4-foot. Her only shot is a draw to the 4-foot. Just has to determine what ice to take. And I think Fletcher has the broom down, giving her a fair amount of ice here. Now, in the first game between Sebastian Lafort and Chris Grancelli, when they were drawing to the 4-foot, they were taking considerably less ice than this. But my observation has been that sometimes stick curlers, the stone tends to curl a little bit more on a draw shot with stick curlers than people using the sliding delivery. Why? Maybe because of the amount of rotation on the rock. They don't seem to have quite as much rotation on the rock. And this one, I think, is a little bit heavy, so it's not going to curl. Maybe a tick. Oh, again. They might have called the sweeping on that to get a little tick because it was heavy all the way down. So a steal of 1 here for the magician. Gart Nathanson now taking the lead of 2-0 after the second end, which the second end was brought to us by the Curling Store, Nova Scotia's premier curling store, and such a friendly curling environment here at the Curling Store. Also, strong supporters of the Sydney Curling Club and of so many curling clubs in Nova Scotia here. A great bunch of guys. You walk in the door here there in HRM, and they greet you most of the time by name. They know most of the curlers in Nova Scotia by name, and always so ready to help you with the right sizing of shoes, of pants, the type of shoes that you need, the type of broom that you might want to use. Great guys. And here at the Sydney Curling Club are sponsors of the live stream, but also sponsoring the Tuesday night competitive leagues here at the Sydney Curling Club. So they are our gold sponsor for the live stream here. So thank you, the Curling Store, for sponsoring our live stream. And we're now in the third end. And the third end, Fletcher Hunston maintains the hammer. The magician, Gart Nathanson, having stolen a point in the second end. And Fletcher is calling, I believe, for a guard here, corner guard. And Willie McNeil delivered that shot very well. It looks like it's going to be perfectly positioned corner guard here. Excellent spot. And Gart is, I think Gart fell asleep there, standing up there. Wake up, magician. Yeah, there we go. He's coming now, and he's calling a draw. Nope, change of mind. Yeah. I think maybe that's how he gets his superpowers, having these power naps, standing up behind the hack there, in between shots there. Yep, gone back to his first call. A draw behind the corner guard. Yeah. And Dan McDougall just trying to specify exactly how far do you want it. Message is clear. Brenda McDougall throwing her rock, and it's already curling. The line might be perfect on this one. It's looking very, very good, and it's curling. It's just a matter of weight now. Can they take it far enough? It looks like it's over curling maybe at... Oh, the line is perfect. just a little bit light. Oh, he would dearly have liked that one to be a biter. Just a little bit light. So Fletcher is saying that's good, that's great. Actually, let's draw behind those two corner guards now. And Willie sliding down the hack, and it's going to try to do just that. The second end here at the Sydney Curling, or the third end, I'm sorry. The third end at the Sydney Curling Club here, the live stream is brought to us by the Whale House. What is the Whale House, you ask? Well, the Whale House is a bistro in Sydney run by the Multicultural Association. So every day of the week, they have a different vendor selling different food. So you go one day, might be Vietnamese food. You go the next day, might be Nigerian food or Greek food. All sorts of nationalities. A delicious place to get a nice lunch in downtown Sydney, just off the Esplanade, across from the Civic Center. Big blue building, the Whale House. I believe it might be on Wentworth Street. I'm not positive of the name of the street there. But you'll find it just off the Esplanade going up the hill. They also have coffee from 8 to 2 p.m. if you're just going for a stroll on the beautiful Sydney boardwalk and you decide, let's go for a coffee, drop in at the Whale House, get a coffee. On weekends, they have mini markets on the weekend. So great place, great sponsor. Thank you for sponsoring us, the Whale House. And it looks like we had a nice draw there by Willie McNeil behind the guards. And then we had a rock that was just a little bit short by the Magician Nathanson team. And now looks like we're going to have, get rid of the guard and push the other blue rock to the side. So it looks like red is still shot rock, and now that stone in the back 8 almost, is very well protected. So Gart is looking at what can we do, and he's saying, you know what, we might be able to get rid of the guard. We might even get a double if we hit it right, and maybe roll into the house as well. So this is a takeout, getting rid of that center line red that's just biting the house. And Dan McDougall, nice solid slide, throwing the rock. And, this has to curl. This has to curl for a piece. And, oh my, how close was that? Oh, that was so close. Can't believe that missed. And so Fletcher is going to call. Oh, we have a replay. I want to see how close that was. Oh my, come on. That, you can't get closer than that without touching. That was incredibly close. Tanya's trying to draw behind. I think it might. Oh, she might raise, actually. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, that is a beautiful shot by Tanya McNeil. Is it too far? No. Hangs around the back. Red is now sitting 2 shots. They still have their center line guard. A little bit of discussion there. Maybe a rock was it touched? Was it... Magician, I think, is saying, that's okay, Willie. This is Sunday morning. I forgive you. If you've touched that stone here. It is Sunday. Don't worry about it. Maybe. Gart, you're looking the wrong way there, Gart. Gart, look forward. There we go. Yes, there we go. Gart, look ahead again, Gart. Come on, Glennis is waiting for your broom. There we go. And he's thinking, let's try to get that rock out of here. Puts the broom down. We're going to try another takeout again. And Glennis wasting no time. And there we go. Launches the rock. And this one should have no problem touching that red and maybe getting a double. Does she have a double? Oh, a jam. So close, so close. Red is still sitting 2 rocks, now has a blue center line guard. Fletcher is saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't mind that at all. And Fletcher is now putting the broom down. Or Joanne's holding the broom for Fletcher. And they're saying, yeah, we can draw around there. We can make it perfect this time. Right on the top 4, biting the button behind the guard. That's where we're putting it. So Fletcher getting his delivery stick, getting it adjusted, getting in the hack there. And there we go. Uses the left hack because Fletcher is a right-handed stick curler. Walking straight for the broom, releases, and this might be a little bit inside. The sweepers are on it right from the start, and it's curling. It is curling. Ooh, is he going to tap that blue, or is it going to curl? Oh, it's going to curl enough. That was close. Yeah. I don't think he quite got to the broom there. Sometimes with the outturn, curlers sometimes tend to not quite reach the broom, and sometimes they go a little bit further and they push it out. This time, I think he just didn't quite get to the broom, and it overcurled. Okay, so Gart, I believe, is going to try to throw a takeout right to the. He believes he can go right around those guards, right against that back red stone there. And with takeout, light takeout. Ooh, it starts curling right away. Oh my. Oh, wow, is this... Come on, this is curling. She's not even hitting anything. She went right through the hole. Like, this is wrong sport, Glennis. This is not football. This is not football. You made a field goal, but this is curling. You were supposed to go around and hit the red. Well, that's what happens sometimes. The rocks behave in a way that you would not believe. So a little bit of a luck there for Team Fletcher Hunston, and now has another chance to get right to the broom and draw right to the 4-foot. So the guard has moved a little bit though. So Fletcher, you gotta hit the broom, and it looks like it's on the broom. The sweepers are a little happy. They're not sweep. Oh, they are now. They're sweeping hard. The line is better though. Can they hold it though? Can they hold it? It is curling, and they're giving up. It is also over curling. I think it was a little bit light. Yes, a little bit light. He needed just a little bit more weight on that one. So Gart is putting the broom there and saying, no, I'm not going to make a field goal this time. I'm going to make a takeout. I'm going to go right to that back red, and we are going to sit one. I am the magician. I am keeping my title. So let's see how Gart does this time. Gets his stick, delivery stick, and he's coming down with determination. Look at that. He's saying, I don't know what happened to that first rock. I am not letting it happen again. And he's in the hack, lining up, and there he goes. And look at that extension. Look at that extension when he released it. That is holding the line. Now, will that one curl enough, though? That one is staying out there. Oh, it is curling now. It is curling. And look at, oh, does he get a piece? Yes, but he rolls out. Still a great shot, though. Got rid of one. So red is now sitting one shot. And so red is sitting one shot, and I was looking down. I was a little confused there. I was looking down, and I could only see one red rock, and I said, "Hold it, that's not right. Fletcher has the hammer. How come there's only one rock left?" But I think one rock was on sheet number 3 there. Sheet number 3 was trying to use an extra red rock. That is absolutely against the rules, the regulation of this curling at the Coldstream Spring Mix Spiel. And Team Edwards might be given a penalty for that move there. We're not sure. The umpire is thinking about it. He's looking at the rule book right now to say, what do we do in such a case? No, he's letting it fly. He's letting it fly, but I think he's going to give a verbal warning to Team Edwards. You cannot steal a rock from the adjacent sheet. No. So Joanne didn't razzle her at all, just took her red stone and throwing a draw, and looks like Joanne has the right draw weight. Look at that shot. Beautiful shot to the back 4. Red again sitting 2 rocks, forcing Gart now to go to the other side of the sheet. The other side that they haven't really thrown too many rocks down there. He's going to try to draw right to it. If he can freeze right to that rock on the back 4, will reclaim his title as the magician, Gart Nathanson. Can he do it? And he's coming down and walking down. He's almost to the hog line. There we go. Passes the hog line, and he's into the house, and he's into the hack. There we go, Gart. Take your time. Yeah. And getting lined up. Getting ready to throw. And there he goes. And it looks good from that may curl, that may over curl. It all depends on the weight. That is curling big time. Does it get by the guard? Oh no, that is all over the guard. However, it does push the guard as a second rock, so all is not lost. Joanne now has a big hole. She can now draw for 2 to make this game all tied up at 2. So Gart is going down and saying, I gotta get a little bit of magic back into my shot there. What happened there? It was only at 50% on that shot there. Where did my 100% go? Joanne coming. And is that the right ice? They know it's going to curl. But they absolutely don't want to tap the blue, but they also don't want to over curl here. So they're really discussing the room placement. I think they're happy. She had the perfect draw weight on her first shot. Does she have it again? Perfect draw weight. The problem was the blue is right in the path of where she threw her first shot. So did they? She's taking a little bit less ice. There we go. A little bit less ice because she knows that's exactly in the path of my first shot. There we go. And she's going down. And this one needs to curl. Oh, and it's hanging. Oh, and it's not going to curl enough. Missed opportunity. A little heavy, I believe. She tapped that blue rock right to the center line. So I think she was just a little bit heavy. Missed opportunity. Still got 1 point. So its score is now, after 3 ends, 2-1. Gart Nathanson over Fletcher Hunston. And Fletcher Hunston still doing a fabulous job here. Again, Fletcher Hunston coming out of retirement after a number of years of really not curling much. His wife was able to convince him to come and curl here in the spring Spiel. Has done a fabulous job. But he's no stranger to the game. He understands the game quite well, understands the concept, understands the line, and together are really a great team. So we're now starting the Fort N. The Fort N that's going to be brought to us by the Lakes Golf Club. The Lakes Golf Club. And they are a gold sponsor of this live stream today. And the teams might be quite interested because I believe many of the players on both teams here are avid golfers. And the Lakes Golf Course, being a gold sponsor, has offered, if a team gets 4 points in the Fort N, in this very N, the Lakes Golf Course will give that team 1 free pass golf game at the Lakes for each player of that team. Wow, what a gift that is. Thank you to the Lakes Golf Course in beautiful Ben Yon, Cape Breton. Now the Lakes Golf Course, the golf pro at the Lakes, Wes Stanford, an avid golfer, curler here. Obviously an avid golfer. He's the golf pro. But he's also an avid curler here at the Sydney Curling Club. He's curling here with Team Exodus in the Spring Spiel here. He's also the junior coordinator, coordinating the junior program here at the Sydney Curling Club. And what a wonderful sport for juniors. I mean, if you have children that you want to introduce to this wonderful sport, bring them to the Sydney Curling Club. Get them started at an early age. If you start curling at the age of 7, 8 years old, I mean, you will be able to curl. You can curl for life here. I mean, we have curlers, we have young curlers, we have junior curlers that are curling in the Spring Spiel here. And it's so great to see the junior curlers and the senior curlers and the very senior curlers that are curling here at the Sydney Curling Club, all having fun together. So thank you again for our sponsor, our gold sponsor, the Lakes Golf Club. And we've just seen a few excellent shots here to begin that Fort N here. Magician Nathanson having the hammer here in the Fort N. Has a guard, but Fletcher has a rock right on the tee line, almost directly behind the guard. And Gart was trying to draw right to it, but a little short, so now there are 2 centerline guards. 2 centerline guards that are very well protecting that shot now on the tee line. Fletcher saying, let's come the other way. Now be careful, Fletcher. Remember, we are curling with Curling Canada rules, the no-tick rules. Those 2 guards are touching the center line. You cannot move them from the center line. This is only the 4th rock, or the 5th rock, sorry. This is only the 5th rock. You cannot move it yet. But it was way out there. No danger of touching the center line guard. Now it's coming. Look at that come. Look at that curl. Can they get it? Oh, almost brought it far enough. Still not bad. Still not bad. Gart's not even looking at that side. He's saying, I'm very comfortable with the out-turn side here. Now, when I refer to in-turns and out-turns, for those of you that might not be avid curlers, an in-turn is a clockwise rotation for right-handed curlers or a counterclockwise rotation for left-handed curlers. So that's why sometimes I refer to it, but in many cases now, we refer more to a clockwise rotation or counterclockwise rotation because it gets so darn confusing. In-turn, out-turn, right-handed player, left-handed player. So it's probably better to just refer to this as clockwise or counterclockwise. A beautiful draw here by Nathanson team. Didn't get shot rock, but again in a really good spot, forcing Fletcher to maybe put a guard now on that side, putting a guard using the in-turn or clockwise rotation, having the rock over curl above center line. Very tricky shot, but if she's too heavy, we'll tap the guards, and it looks like she's going to be a little too heavy here for a guard. She's actually over curling, but she's going to come into the house. Is it going to stop? Is it? Oh, Magician Nathanson, look at, he's using his wand, and he's burning the ice behind that rock. He took that rock. How many feet did he move that rock? Is that in the rule book? Is he allowed to use a wand on the ice? The fans are in bewilderment here behind me. And the fans, speaking of fans, there are still just a few seats left here at the Sydney Curling Club. The fans are pouring in, and because they want to watch this game live. They don't know if we're using artificial intelligence on this live stream to show these shots that Magician Nathanson is performing here. And frankly, if I wasn't here live, I'm not sure if I would believe it either. But it is true. This is truly happening. So Nathanson was trying to get to the shot rock there, but this stone over curled a little bit and really left Fletcher with stones in a better spot now. So he's going to try to add another guard there again. This is shaping up to resemble a little bit what the first end was resembling. Fletcher being in a perfect spot. Nathanson just looking at a whole bunch of guards, and Fletcher's trying to put another guard to protect that red rock even more. So using just a little bit more ice than he had given Tanya, because I think Tanya's rock probably over curled a little bit. But he's definitely going to want to throw a little bit less weight. Wants this rock to stop as a guard. So he knows where the rock wants to go, letting Willie and Tanya know. The sweepers will try to make sure it's in the correct spot. And the weight looks a lot better. This looks to me like a perfect weight shot. It's just sweeping it a little bit. You don't want to oversweep it for it to bring it too far over, but oh, look at that. Fletcher Hunston, retired a few years from curling, but has not lost his touch. Beautiful shot. We're now going to bring you a bit of an update from the other sheets. There on sheet number 1, McNamara versus Barrick. Barrick is leading with a score of 3-1 after 3 ends. Barrick took one in the second end, but then stole 2 in the second end. So a bit of a lead by Simon Barrick, 3-1 against McNamara. Sheet number 3, we have a tie game, 2-2. Camden McNeil, a junior curler, playing against Philip Edwards from the Schooner Curling Club. So it's all tied up at 2. And on sheet number 4, Drover and Grancelli playing a very cautious, very controlled game. Score of 1-1 after 3 ends, 1-1. That's our sheet update. And so Gart just trying to open up the front here a little bit, and he does open up that shot rock, and actually as a bonus, got a bit of a roll. So Blue is sending shot number 2 and shot number 3. So a very good shot there by Team Nathanson. Makes the decision a little tougher now for Fletcher Hunston. They were discussing maybe trying to take a very tricky shot of trying to hit and roll on that shot that's in the 4-foot, the blue shot, but really a very risky shot if they ever hang out, would take out the blue. Hello, Gart. Gart's waving to the fans there. Yeah, he knows he's a magician, yeah. So instead, they took extra ice here, and they're just gonna, I believe, put a guard up, I believe. Put a guard up that red stone. And here we go. Fletcher getting lined up, getting set up. Once you get in the hack, it's always a good idea to take, breathe, take a breath, make sure your line's good, and then go. This one is curling. It's light and curling. Can they get it over the hog line? Come on, Willie. Come on, Willie. Come on, Willie. Sweep that rock. Come on, Tanya. And they get it just over the hog line, but really of not much use. Over curled. I'm not sure if he got all the way to the broom or if he was, again, just a little bit inside of the broom. He's a little confused there, having a little discussion with Joanne, saying what happened there. It should be in the perfect spot. I don't understand. And Glennis there coming out for a takeout, and I haven't seen Glennis miss very many of these takeouts, but she might have thrown too much weight on this one. Is it going to curl enough? And just gets it. Of course she does. A bit of a jam, and it doesn't matter. Rolls out. Yes. The magician is at it again. His team, they're not missing. And Joanne is saying, well, what do we do now? We don't want to give them 2. We don't want to give them 3 for sure, because they have the hammer. So a bit of a hit and roll. They're looking to hit that shot and roll behind the corner guard, maybe able to save this end for them. And just as an update, it looked like we had a wonderful draw by Team Drover for 3 points in the Fort N. So Team Drover taking a lead of 4-1 against Team Grancelli there. Just a wonderful draw. I think Nolan Drover swept that one especially hard. It almost looked like he had borrowed Gart's wand for the sweeping on that rock there. It was burning the ice. This is a very tricky shot here. A little too much weight, and it's just going to float and just miss. Has to be perfect weight, perfect line, but it's definitely there. And Joanne is coming down, and Fletcher's looking at the line. He likes it. Asking the sweepers, getting the sweepers off. He likes it. Is it? Oh, look at that. Oh, Joanne, come on. Perfect shot. Look at that. Right behind the corner guard. Joanne, that is 100% shot. That is beautiful. Joanne and Fletcher control that shot every way with the placement of the broom, the sweeping of the shot. Look at that, the replay. Look at it. It's exactly where you had to hit the rock. Fletcher didn't even have to sweep the rock to bring it where it rolled to. It rolled all by itself to exactly the right spot. So Gart saying, well, all we got is a draw here. We'll just draw. We'll put one in the perfect spot, and maybe we can still get a 2. This is just my first shot. Looks like the magic is rubbing off, though, on Team Fletcher. And Team Fletcher are making some great shots as well now. And there we go. Does he have the magic draw weight that he needs? Sweepers are keeping it clean. Dan's keeping it clean. Not sweeping, but they're keeping it clean. I think they like it. It looks, look at it, curl. And now he's sweeping it. And look at that. Oh, beautiful shot. Can Joanne do the same shot twice? There's less of the shot showing now. It's more buried. It's more buried than it was before. I believe it's more buried. I think it is. It's close, but... Or do you just draw right on top of it? No, she's going for it. She says, I can tap it back. They took a little bit more ice on this one, I believe. So I believe she's going to try the same shot, just with a little bit less weight. The sweepers may have to be on alert for this one. They may have to sweep very, very hard if it takes the curl. Oh, Joanne asking for a little bit more ice. Something tells me she's not going to throw as much weight on this one. She's asking for a little bit more ice, and here she comes. This may be the turning point. This may be the key shot of the game here. Can she make it? The sweepers are on it right from the start. Right from the start, the sweepers are on it, and it's curling. And, Fletcher is looking at that line. He's looking at that line. Oh, no, she gets it again. Look at that shot. Oh, come on. Look, the fans are on their feet. Look, Bill Gallant is jumping up and down. Bill, don't hurt yourself. He is in awe. The Golden Age are watching this game because a lot of these curlers are Golden Age curlers, and the Golden Age are in awe. They're saying, of course she's going to make this shot. We see this shot every afternoon that we curl here at the Sydney Curling Club. On Monday afternoon, on Wednesday afternoon, on Friday afternoon, the Golden Age curl here at the Sydney Curling Club. And that's where they practice this very shot. And that's how Joanne was able to perform that shot. And Glennis and Gart. And of course, Gart is going to make no mistake here. Look at that. Oh, Gart, what happened to your magic? Gart rolled out. It overcurled at the last second. It's a steal. It's a steal of one. Fletcher Hunston ties up the game after 4 ends. This game is just too exciting. I need a break. Production crew, let's hear from our sponsors.
They say that it takes a village, and we certainly had a village helping us in our live stream. We'd like to thank our sponsors, McIntyre Chev, Mercer Fuels, The Lakes Golf Course, The Curling Store, The Whale House, Medicine Shop, Cafe by the Bay, and Olympic Shoe Repair.
And we're back at it in the Fort N. A tie game here. Now this is what curling is intended to be. This type of game here. It goes back and forth, left and right. Who is going to win? Well, we're halfway through and it's a tie game. Gart Nathanson versus Fletcher Hunston. Two couples versus two couples, and they are having a wonderful game here. A guard thrown by Fletcher Hunston's team. Now Gart is saying, let's go behind that guard. Let's go right in the house, but this is curling. This is curling. This may tap the guard in for Fletcher Hunston. I think this is, it's safe, yeah. It just moves the guard. Because it wasn't on the center line guard, they can move that guard as long as they don't remove it from play, and they don't. So that might be called a tick shot if you want, and it leaves a center line guard for Gart Nathanson. Now that center line guard can't remove for the first 5 rocks of the game here. So they're going to have to be careful not to tick that guard. So he takes lots of ice here. Willie McNeil throwing his second stone. It was a little wobbly in that delivery. I don't know if he's going to be happy with this one. I think this one might be ticking the guard. And so the rule book for Curling Canada says that if he ticks the guard, it is now the decision of the opposing team whether he wants to leave it be or remove the stone. And Gart says, of course I'm going to remove the stone. Take that stone out of here, put my guard back. So the red team lost that shot because of that no-tick rule in the first 5 stones of play. So Gart trying now to draw behind that center line guard, and Brenda makes no mistake, hits the broom, but it is going to curl. It's curling already. Is it going to curl enough? Oh, now, sheet update. We had a handshake after only, 4 ends. Simon Barrick took 6 points in the Fort N. 6 points in the Fort N. Well, come on. How did I miss that? The fans were too enthralled with this game here on sheet number 2. So Simon Barrick wins against Team McNamara 9-1 to move on to the finals. Simon Barrick will be moving into the finals on sheet number 3. We have the score is 4-2 now after 4 ends. Philip Edwards stealing 2 points in the Fort N. So against Camden McNeil. So, and then sheet number 4, as I told you before, Team Drover took 3 points in the Fort N. So it's now 4-1. So that's the update. So sheet number 1, I'm just going to ask our production team, was that in A division or B division? That B division. Okay, so Simon Barrick will be playing in the B division finals against the winner of the team in sheet 4, which is the team of Thomas Drover versus Grancelli. So that is the B division. And the sheet that we're watching is actually this is the D division that we're watching here. And C? Yeah, and then on sheet number 2 is the C division that we're watching. Yeah, I think we have it all straight now. Yeah, so sheet number 2 is the semifinal for the D division. And sheet number 3 is the semifinal for the C division. There. I almost got all my alphabet in place. There we go. I got it down pat now. Oh, what a beautiful draw. What a beautiful draw by Team Fletcher Hunston. I think with that, after that last end there, I think the momentum has shifted a little bit. Team Hunston is now on fire. Garrett Nathanson should have used some time there in the fourth end break to light up his curling wand, because they're going to need the magic back. They're trying to draw here, and oh, nice shot, but look at this curl. This is going to over curl. Looked like Dan McDougall had thrown a beautiful shot, over curls, and leaves again more guards behind a red stone in the house. So Fletcher going to try to block off that hole and put another guard there near the center line, top of the house, right in front. And Garrett is probably looking at those 2 blue rocks, though, and saying, that's okay, they're lined up. They're lined up perfectly. You can put a guard there, and I will raise those 2 blues right to the shot stone. Fletcher asking for more. Oh, and she's giving him more. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. There's the stone going down the ice now. Oh, and it's already starting to curl. Fletcher's stone seemed to curl right out of his hands, and Joanne's stone seemed to hold the line a little bit more. Oh, actually, maybe I'm wrong. This one just kind of didn't curl enough. He asked for a little bit more ice, and it didn't curl enough. No, a missed opportunity there for Fletcher Hunston. So Glennis is now going to try to come right through the hole and take that shot rock out and maybe roll right behind that pack of guards. And there are a pack of guards there on the left-hand side. There's 3 guards. There's 2 guards on the right. She can roll left. She can roll right. She can be right behind guards. Looks like an easy shot, but he still has to maneuver there, right in between. Can't over curl and can't flash it. So very confidently throws that rock, and it's curling. The sweepers are on it right off the. Oh, is this going to over curl? Is this going to over curl? And I think it's over curling. Oh, it over curls, and it rolls right out. Oh, so Fletcher gets another chance to put that guard. Let's see if they can get the proper broom placement this time. I think Joanne gave him about 3 inches less on the broom. Is that enough? Is that enough? Or he's going to try it again. Maybe he pushed it out. Maybe he missed the broom last time. He's going out, and it looks like he's on the broom. The sweepers are just walking right beside it. They're not even looking at it. They're not looking at it. Is it going to curl enough? And maybe he's going to get a roll. Oh, yes. Look at that. Just a little oh, Fletcher, you got it again. Look at that. Perfect positioning. Exactly where you wanted it. That could not be any better. So Gart has the hammer, but Red is completely buried behind. Gart moving the broom as Glennis walks out there. She's trying to clear things. She's trying to raise. Oh, she might get a double here. Is she going to get a double? Let's see this. Oh, And she makes a raised double. Do we have a replay? We don't have a replay of that. Our production team apologizes. It was incredible. A raised takeout. Oh, beautiful, beautiful shot. Now there's nothing in the house, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guards. 7 guards protecting nothing. 7 guards protecting nothing. What are we going to do? We got to put one in the house. Come on, guys. Put one in the house. Make this interesting. So Fletcher says, let's stay away from the right-hand side. Let's go way out the left there. Let's see if we can get, there is a small hole, or even if we tap our red. The only danger is here, we've seen so many of them over curl in this line here. Can she throw 4-foot or back 8-foot weight and not have it over curl? Well, if anyone can do it, it's Joanne Hunston. Joanne Hunston has thrown some beautiful stones, beautiful shots this game here. I have confidence she can do this. Getting lined up. And she's going out, and she launches, and the sweepers are on it right from the start. Oh, Fletcher takes them off. And oh, it's such a small hole. Is she through? Oh, but she's heavy. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guards. Nothing in the house. 7 guards protecting nothing again. What is Gart going to do? Gart, raise that blue rock that's right near the center line. Or no, Gart is trying to find that hole. Gart, raise that shot. Gart, listen to me, Gart. Raise that shot that's right near the center line. Okay, no, do your shot. There we go. Let's see what happens here. Gart is going to try to go through that hole and go behind all of those guards. Can he make it? It's a very, very small hole. They're having a discussion there. Yeah, there we go. Dan McDougall wants to make sure he knows exactly what the intention is here. And there they go. The purple team. Gart Nathanson. Oh, and he launches that. He's throwing it away. Gart, are you throwing it away? Gart, why did you throw it away? What? Oh, what? I missed the call. What was? This is not the last rock. You don't have to maintain the hammer. Gart. And the crowd is they're lifting up their hands saying, Gart, what are you doing, Gart? What was that call? So Joanne is quite happy. Joanne is saying, thank you. Let me make this shot. She is going to try to make it right this time. She was so close before. She went right through the hole. This time, she's going to go through the hole with a little bit less weight. Here she comes, and there we go. A little bit more ice, because she's got 2 options here. She can tap the red, or she can go through the hole. And she's going on the outside, and does she have it? She's going to tap the red. Does she have enough weight? Oh, come on. No. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guards. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 8 guards protecting nothing in the house. We have so many guards. and no one can put them in. Oh, let's go back to the sheet updates. On sheet number 3, Edwards stole 2 in the 5th end, is now leaning 6-2 against Camden McNeil in the C Division semifinals. On sheet number 4, we still have a score of 4-2. So Grancelli was able to get 1 in the 5th end, so the score is now 4-2 for Drover in the B Division semifinals on sheet number 4. Now this 5th end is sponsored by the Olympic Shoe Repair. The Olympic Shoe Repair, they repair shoes, they do leather goods, they even sell fireworks. Business that's been in operation for many years here in the Sydney area. They're owned by amazing curlers here at the Sydney Curling Club, supporters, the Exitus family here, supporters of curling. So thank you, the Sydney Curling Club and Olympic Shoe Repair for sponsoring the 5th end. And finally, there's a rock in the house, a beautiful raise by Gart Nathanson, a beautiful raise. I think Gart only had to close his eyes and throw a rock, and it was bumping something into the house. I think he didn't even look at the broom. I think he closed his eyes on that one and just launched it down, and it tapped a blue rock into the house. So Gart Nathanson takes the lead with a score of 3-2 against Fletcher Hunston, and we are now into the 6th end. The 6th end, the game still as tight, still as close, still as interesting. Let's see how many guards you can put this end, guys. The 6th end is sponsored by the Medicine Shop, a pharmacy in Sydney. They have several locations, great pharmacy, great customer service. You visit their primary care clinic. Now pharmacies in Nova Scotia can now open up clinics, and the Medicine Shop sure did. They have services for conditions such as strep throat, allergies, chronic conditions such as high pressure, diabetes. Call them for an appointment and you can visit them and get some help. Great service, the Medicine Shop. Very friendly, serving the Sydney area, and sponsors here of our live stream at the Sydney Curling Club in the Coldstream Spring Spiel at the Sydney Curling Club in Sydney, Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, Canada. Wonderful country. Raise your Canadian flags, everyone. Yes. Then the second stone here by Fletcher Hunston, I believe, just asking for a center line guard, I believe, or is he asking it for in the house? Maybe a freeze. I think I missed the call. While I was talking about our sponsors, I missed this call, but it looks like they were calling for a freeze, and they are very close to a freeze. They are a centimeter away from a perfect freeze, but you know what? I'm going to call that a perfect freeze. They are shot rock. They are frozen to the blue. That is a beautiful shot. And Fletcher talking to Gart as Brenda McDougall throws her second shot here. And this one here coming down again, I think she's just wanting to freeze to that first beautifully frozen shot. And here it comes. And also look, oh no, it lost its handle. Oh wow, this just turned the wrong way. Lost its handle. Still ended up as shot rock. However, it is on the wrong side of the house. Now, Fletcher wanting to take this rock out and maybe roll behind the guards, maybe. And I think he was trying for a freeze on that one and just came a little bit short, but still in a beautiful spot here. Something, let's see what happens. Oh, guard is saying, let's raise the weight of this shot here. He put his hand up to the top of his head there, says, we need some weight here. Dan McDougall trying to move some stones around here. And here it comes down. And, oh, it's curling. It is curling. And it's curling. Oh, did it overcurl a little bit? I don't think this is exactly what Gart wanted. I think it overcurled and it really put the red stone, well, almost frozen to the blue in an excellent spot. So red is now sitting 1 in a really good spot. Oh, Fletcher saying just throw hack weight. So just imagine the stone's going to reach the hack so that we can tap the red, and just kind of be sitting 2, maybe 3. So let's see what happens here. So Tanya McDonald throwing. Now, sometimes we've seen on this line here, they can really ride that line and not curl much. Is it going to curl enough? Is it going to curl much? Oh, it's trying to. Is it curling enough? And yes, it is. Look at that. Oh, beautiful shot. Red now sitting 3 stones, 3 rocks. Red. Again, Gart seems to have some problem with his hat there. He keeps tapping his hat down on his head there. I'm not sure if it's lifting or not, or maybe just wanting to be really, really heavy with his weight. Trying to make a double with this shot here. And here it comes, and yes, makes no mistake. Oh, a little bit of a jam. Gets away with it, though, sitting shot number 1 and number 3. So, a good result, yes. So, Fletcher going to ask Tanya to do pretty well the same shot again, just to take out of the blue and maybe roll to the other side. So Tanya, she's has to curl. Is it going to curl enough? Yes, I think it's going to be pretty good. Yep, there we go. No mistake at all. Hit, and exactly the roll that he wanted. Sitting 1 and 2. Great throw, great line call by Fletcher Hunston. Gart Nathanson now facing 2. Fletcher Hunston having the hammer. They are lined up where potentially you could have a double. Potentially a little flat, but I think it is there. Or even a hit and a roll just to sit against the red. The other sheets are yelling extremely loud. Gart actually has to walk up and talk to Glennis because they can't communicate. It's so loud on the other sheet there. Oh, the excitement on the other sheets are pretty high. There we go. They were able to communicate now. Glennis is showing exactly where she wants the broom. Gart puts it down. She's going down, and I think she's going to try a takeout, maybe a hit and a roll. To roll right against the other one would be my guess. It was a private discussion between husband and wife at the hog line, so we won't really know the whole story until they throw it, but we'll find out in a second. And Glennis is getting ready. She's getting her delivery stick. And into the hack. And here it comes, and it's launched. She's got good weight on that. Gart showing that it might be a little bit outside, saying, don't, wait. And now it curls, and does she have it? Oh, look at that. Exactly what she was trying to do. Perfect hit and roll. Sitting shot rock. Forcing Fletcher to do a little bit of a precision shot here. Yes, he can do a takeout, but he's got to be careful not to hang out. He's got to be careful not to over curl either. I think he wants to kind of hit and roll right in front of his red, I think, which will then leave a possible double. So, again, a very precise shot here.
Right. Of all the people that I fall asleep on, like how I sleep with, except for she slept on me. She slept with me.
And there's Fletcher's shot, and oh, the sweepers are on it right away. This is curling. This is curling hard. Oh, they're sweeping hard even just for a piece of it. Oh, and Joanne says, give up, we've missed it. Yeah. Wow, did this ever curl? And it was enough weight. It was coming down. It just curled. Maybe very light rotation, maybe he just hooked it a little bit on release. And now the Nathanson team is in the place they want to be. Where do they put it? And they could try to take that red out, but they're instead saying, oh, let's be aggressive and let's put a guard and let's try to steal one this end. So just going for a guard. Top 12 was where Gart pointed to. And looks like it's curling. Looks like the line's going to be good if it doesn't over curl. And it looks like it's going to be a perfect guard. Perfect guard. Makes the takeout quite a bit more difficult now, and also probably going to lose his red. Makes getting a 2-point very, very difficult now. So makes this shot extremely difficult for Fletcher, but he's going to try it. Another option would be to remove the guard here, a peel of the guard, but they didn't consider that. They said, no, let's just throw and pick this out. And Willie McNeil there getting on his knees and just cleaning the rock for Fletcher, helping out his skip with strong third rocks. Yep. Oh, and this one was pushed outside a little bit. Is it going to curl enough? Is it? Oh, I don't think this is going to curl enough. No, just a little bit of a out-turn flick, and so close. Just a little bit of an outside push, and it's not coming back. No. So Gart now in a really, really good position there. Ready to put another guard that would really seal the steal here. Or, even ignoring that, saying, you know what, let's get rid of that red and we'll be sitting 1, 2, maybe 3. Oh, instead they're changed their mind. Glennis was said, you know, let's not be too fancy. Let's guard that one good, so that they will not be able to score a point here, because a steal is huge here in the 6-10. So sheet update here on sheet number 3. Camden McNeil was able to get 2 points in the 6 ends, so is now leading Team Edwards by a score of 6-4. Team Edwards over Team McNeil. And on sheet number 4, Grancelli was able to get a big 2 points, steal 2 points in the 6 ends. The game is all tied up on sheet number 4. Thomas Drover versus Chris Grancelli, tied up at 4 after 6 ends. So a very, very tight game there. And Gart actually coming in. Ooh, was this a good decision, or we're going to have to find out? Can they do a double here? Can they do a double here, or are they going to be happy just getting rid of one? This is the first shot for Joanne. She's got her broom down, and I believe she's going to try to hit the other blue first, maybe, and try to get a double. And sit one. We're going to find out. I think Gart came a little bit deeper. I would suspect that he wanted to here. I don't think he really wanted to get quite so deep on this one. Either that or he wanted to get behind the button. And Joanne is getting prepared in the hack there, getting ready to throw. Very clean release with the stick. This one is going to curl. This one is going to curl. The sweepers are very close. Is it going to curl enough? Is it going to curl enough? And, oh, just a blue remains shot rock. However, there's 2 reds all around it. Oh, this is looking interesting. Gart is just going to put a guard there. He's going to say, let's guard this. And if we guard this, we got a steal, he believes. This only had, I thought she had it. This had to curl about a centimeters more, and she had it. It just had to curl a tiny bit more. There's a very well thrown stone by Joanne Hunston. Gart now getting set up to throw a guard. The sweepers are on it right away. And has to curl, and here it comes. It is curling now. This looks like it's going to become a beautiful shot. Just where he wanted it. Look at that. Perfectly guarding. No way to hit that red now. Only shot left is a draw to the button or a hit and roll. I think they want to... I'm assuming they just want to tap the red. Tap their red sideways for it to become shot rock. Very, very, very difficult shot, but possibly there. Again, another precision shot here being asked for. Not very much ice she's taking here. I'm wondering if maybe the plan is maybe she thinks she can curl enough to tap the blue out. Maybe she thinks she can come right around the guard and tap the blue out, because it's not a lot of ice she's taking here. Oh, Fletcher getting right in position to watch the line. Oh, this one is over curling, but might get it the other way. Does he get it? Oh my, oh come on. Oh no, this red scores 2. Or maybe, is it? Or at least 1. This is, the fans are jumping up and down. Anne O'Neill, sit down, please. Sit down, Anne. She is so excited. She's never seen this type of curling before. Like, this is unbelievable, folks. This is not plan A. This is not plan B. Fletcher called plan D and made the shot. Look at this. Oh, our production crew is showing the replay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're going to find out. Was it 1? Was it 2? How much did they score? I need to know. I need to know. Was it 1 or 2? Put it on the board. Put it on the board. Oh, it was a score of 1. But still, come on. Beautiful shot. The game is tied 3-3 in the 7th end. 3-3 in the 7th end. We are on pins and needles here on sheet number 2. This game could not be any tighter. And end number 7 is brought to us by the folks at Mercer Fuels. Who are Mercer Fuels? They are our friends. They are our gold sponsor of the live stream here. Thank you, Mercer Fuels. You need oil? Just give Todd a call. Todd Mercer, friendly, will help you out. They've got you covered. Check out the Happy Home Assistant. They will make you happy. You need your heat pump clean. You need your furnace clean. You need your oil tank change. Ask them. Happy Home Assistant. They will help you out. Our gold sponsor, Mercer Fuels, for our cash spiel here at the Sydney Curling Club, the Coldstream Spring Spiel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mercer Fuels. Back to our live action here, and number 7. And we got a corner guard. I think they were, oh no, we got a hogged rock. Hogged rock, 7th end. I mean, they are getting tired out there. 3-3 game, of course they're getting tired out there. This game is they're emotionally tired, they're physically tired, mentally tired. This is a grueling game, but they're having fun. So Willie's now going to try to go right behind that center guard. Looks like he might have been tight there. Didn't quite get to the brooms. Going to definitely over curl. Might be able to salvage it by tapping the guard, or maybe he'll just over curl. It's going to over curl and maybe leave it as another guard. We've seen plenty of guards in this game here, so they know what to do with guards. Absolutely. Brenda's going to try to go around now. Put one top 4 behind the guard, Brenda, and you will be in great position. And the sweepers are on it already. They're sweeping it. It is really curling. Now, the ice here at the Sydney Curling Club, we can't thank enough our ice maker, Benito De Lorenzo. I have not heard one complaint from the curlers. They love this ice here at the Sydney Curling Club. It's the game of curling. The rocks are supposed to curl, and are they ever curling? Look at where the broom is, guys. Look at where the broom is, and the rock is curling a full 6 feet plus. This is wonderful curling. Look, the broom is all the way to the edge of the 12-foot in order to bring a rock right to the center line. I don't think Tanya quite got to the broom there. Also a little bit inside. But this line is more weight, and therefore it's carrying. Is it going to stop? Is it going to stop? Oh, Gart is using that magic wand. He's sweeping it to the back 12. Not able to get it out this time. So red sitting 1 behind 3 guards, back 12. Dan McDougall going to try to draw right to it. And does hit the broom. Is the weight good? Is the weight perfect? And the sweepers are off. So it looks like it's got lots of line, but does it have too much weight? And it's gonna touch. Oh, and pushes the red rock to the edge of the back foot, remains as shot rock, biting the 8 foot. So Gart Nathanson now shot rock behind 3 guards. And Tanya now going to try her shot at drawing behind these shots again. Just trying to be a little bit lighter than her first shot. Is it going to curl enough? Is it going to curl enough? Still a long way to go. And a little bit too hard. Oh, she does stay shot rock. The blue rock still remains. Second shot biting the back 12. But red is now shot rock. Seems like they have this line down pat now. They keep throwing the same line over and over and over again. Oh, Dan's. Did that rock pick out of his hand? Oh, and it's going the other way now. Oh, that rock picked. There was something under that rock. There is no way you can make that rock do that type of curling without having something underneath it. That is an unfortunate event there. What? Well, our gallery behind us here are discussing exactly what causes a rock to do that. And our veteran curler here, John Maruziak, is claiming that he knows exactly what was under that rock. He's saying that it's one of Willie McNeil's hair. He says he can tell by the texture that it's Willie McNeil's hair that was under that rock. Now that is a veteran curler, when you can identify the type of hair under the rock. Wow. So, Joanne and Fletcher are now taking a timeout. They're taking a timeout because they know how important this 7th N is, and they're wanting to make sure that they have exactly the right line here, the right weight, the right shot. So he is trying to bury one here, right behind those guards, put one top 4 behind those guards, and that is golden, Fletcher. Can he do it? And here he comes, and it looks light to me, and the sweepers are on it right away. They're sweeping it. They want to carry it right to the 4 foot. And can they do it? Stay on it. Willie, don't stop sweeping, Willie. Harder, Willie, harder. Both hands in the broom, Willie. You can't sweep a stone with one hand. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think that also picked and changed handles. Willie, you need to get a haircut. Willie, get a haircut right after this game here. You're losing your hair. They're falling on the ice. Yeah. And Glennis wasted no time to throw this rock. She knows exactly where she wants to go, and she makes no mistake. Look at that rock. Look at that. Oh, is that overcurling? That overcurled. Oh, it overcurled, Glennis. I thought you had that rock and it over curled. Unbelievable. Well, Fletcher is having nothing about that. He's saying, give me that same shot again. I can do it. And look at Willie is getting down on his knees. He is apologizing. He's saying, forgive me. I'm going to clean your rock. I'm going to keep my hair to myself. Yes. There we go. Fletcher going down the ice. And sweepers are a little bit more happy with this one here. They're just watching it, keeping it clean. Now they're sweeping. Now they're keeping it clean. They're sweeping. Nope, keeping it clean. Where is it? Where is it? And oh my. Oh, still a beautiful shot. Red is sitting 2, just carried a little bit further than Fletcher wanted. Carried a little bit further, gave Gart a chance now to get right in between those 2 rocks and sit in there, making it virtually impossible to get out. Can she do it? And she's lighter this time. The sweepers are going hard at it. Was she too light? Is she too light? Is this going to overcurl? Is this going to overcurl? Is it? Oh no, Glennis, you took too much off. It overcurled. And Fletcher staying on the same side, and he's going to say, Joanne, show me how it's done. Joanne, show me how to get to the top 4 on this turn. And Joanne is running down the ice. She's excited. She's excited. She wants to do this shot. She knows what she wants to do.
Hey, you want a beer?
They're all excited here. Joanne wants to do it. Willie wants to sweep it. Tanya wants to help. They're excited. So Joanne getting all set up, and there she goes. And does she have the right weight? The sweepers are on it. The sweepers are on it. Oh, they're off now. They're off. They're off. I think this might be a little heavy. This might be a little heavy. This is very heavy. This is very heavy. Oh, it curled at the end. Oh, Red sitting 3 now. Red is sitting 3 shots. And they have a better guard now because that blue shot that Glennis threw bumped the... Oh, it is now guarded quite well. What is Gart going to do? I think he's looking at it saying, yeah, I can get through that hole. I'm a magician. I can get through that hole. Or if not, I can tap my blue up. I can tap the blue up. I can get through the hole. I can do all sorts of magic. Having a bit of discussion there, making sure they agree on what the plan is. And there we go. Glennis has the broom. She never moved the broom. She knew exactly where she wanted the broom right from the start. Gart is coming down. Going to get his delivery stick, get rid of his broom. Same ritual, always the same ritual. Very important to always have the same ritual in curling. So make sure you make the shot. And it's getting quite loud behind us now. I mean, at the Sydney Curling Club, the fans are really excited about these games here. We have 3 games that are still on the ice, and all 3 games are quite close and quite exciting. And there goes Gart's rock, and it's thrown, and considerably less ice. So is he going to get through the hole? Is he going to get through the hole? Or no, he's tapping the blue. He's tapping the blue. He's tapping the blue. Is he going to get the right angle? Almost got the right angle. Well, he stops for second shot. He does stop for second shot, but red is still sitting one. Red is sitting one, and Fletcher already has the broom. He says, Joanne, missed a shot once. That's okay. You're going to get it. Don't let Joanne do the same shot twice because she will get it. She's coming down, and she is going to draw. She's going to draw right to the 4 foot this time. She knows what she wants to do. She's all lined up, and there she goes. And she's got a great line. Sweepers are again just walking beside it here. Lots of room for it to curl. Oh, maybe a little bit outside. It's not curling. What's happening here? Oh, still heavy. Joanne, twice in a row. Joanne, are you getting tired? I don't believe it. Twice in a row, Joanne was a little heavy. This is not like Joanne Hunston to miss twice the same shot, being heavy twice in a row. But they're still sitting one, and Gart is still looking at the same shot. He's saying, I can raise it. I can raise my blue. I just over curled by an inch last time. Not even an inch, a centimeter. This time I can raise that blue, and we can score 2 points. So he's coming down. He's very determined. Look at the look on his face. He's saying, I don't understand how it overcurled by centimeters. I'm going to get it this time. Yeah. He's getting it. He's getting in the hack. He's thinking about it. He's taking a deep breath. He's going. And is he going to make it? The magician, Gart Nathanson, I think he was inside the broom again. He was inside the broom. He may have to go through the hole this time. He's not going for the raise. He's going for the hole. He's going for the hole, and it's over curling. And the magician has lost his magic. And a steal of one. Fletcher Hunston steals one, takes the lead, 4-3 after 7 ends. We are now coming home. 8N. It's all on the line. Gart Nathanson has to take 2 points to win, 1 point to tie, in which case we will have a draw to the button to determine the game. Fletcher Hunston will be looking to steal again and clinch the victory. This could not be more exciting. This could not be more exciting. And we have a handshake on sheet number 3. Sheet number 3, a handshake. Philip Edwards was able to steal one in the 7th, steal one in the 8th, and win the Division C semifinals by a score of 8-4. Philip Edwards moved forward. Hamden McNeil, a junior curler, excellent showing, excellent playing. Congratulations to both teams, but Philip Edwards will move forward. And on sheet number 4, on the B semifinal, Thomas Strover was able to take 1 point in the 7th and therefore take a 1 point lead by a score of 5-4 against Chris Grancelli. And they are coming home in the 8N. Chris Grancelli has the hammer with the Red Rocks. We'll see how that game finishes. And back to our feature game here. We have a guard off center line slightly, so it can be moved, can be tapped. And a blue rock, Gart Nathanson rock, touches the center line, so therefore can't be moved off the center line for the first 5 stones. So Fletcher getting Willie McNeil to try to draw right behind these 2 stones. Looking for the weight here, and they are sweeping it, and sweep it hard, and they touch the center line guard, but that's okay because they did not move it off the center line, and that is legal. So they just touched it, they nudged it, but it stays on the center line, perfectly legal. Gart Nathanson asking for a draw just right in front of that red stone, I believe, or frozen to that red stone, one or the other. Doesn't want to go very deep, though. And it looks like this one might be a little heavy. It's going to tap the red stone. It cannot remove the red stone. However, it's up to the other skip. If it stays in the house, the other skip can say, I'm going to keep it. Gart, you can't remove it, but he can sweep it to the back of the house, which he does. So good call by Gart, because he tapped the red, might as well take it to the back of the house. And Fletcher, they might have a rule clarification there, but Glennis Nathanson clarifies the rule. We don't need to have the umpire go on the ice. No, the umpire can stay back here. Yes, folks, the umpire can stay back here. They've have the ruling on the ice. And I think I see Gart Nathanson's great-granddaughter behind the glass there, tapping on the window, saying hi. That is so cute to see. Is that her great-granddaughter or great-granddaughter? I forget now. Yeah. Great-granddaughter, I think I get the clarification. Yes, there we go. Very nice to see, yeah. Oh, we have a draw, just a little bit heavy, but it stays in the house for second shot. So we have 2 red stones behind 3 guards now in the rock in the 8N. The 8N brought to us by McIntyre Chev, a platinum sponsor here off the live stream at the Sydney Curling Club Coldstream Mixed Spring Spiel here at the Sydney Curling Club. As platinum sponsor, Chev McIntyre. They sell Chevs, they sell Buick, they sell GMCs. And they're also a sponsor of one of our leagues here, the Wednesday Night Curling League here, Mixed League. So thank you, McIntyre Chev. Appreciate your support here of the Sydney Curling Club Leagues. Now we've just seen a beautiful raise here. Beautiful tap off the guard, a raise, and we are now Fletcher for the first time in a few ends in a bit of a pickle here. So, asking to raise the red, but a little heavy, a little bit outside. Bye-bye rock, does absolutely nothing. Tanya just missed a little bit on that one, got a little overexcited there, put a little bit too much power, just threw it outside. So blue is now sitting 1 rock behind 3 guards. Is this game going to end up in a tie, or is one of the teams going to be able to either steal a point or take 2 points for the big win? This one looks a little heavy. Dan McDougall trying to draw for a second shot. Oh, it is slowing down. It is slowing down. Oh, very nice shot. Look at that. For second, blue is now sitting 2. Blue is sitting 2. Fletcher has the decision. What are you going to do? Do you draw or do you again try to raise your red? Fletcher says, let's raise our red and maybe open things up a little bit. If we raise it right to the button, it's perfect. If we do a raise takeout, it's better. And here it comes, and it's just a peel. It is just a peel. It's gonna, what a oh, come on. Oh, what, that is, look, calm down. The fans are just jumping up and down. I feel the vibration here. This is turning out to be one of the best games of the entire Spiel here at the Sydney Curling Club. These shots are like shots we look at it look at it in slow motion. It's like poetry. Look at that. Going. Dead center. Misses the back shot. Oh, beautiful to see. Gart now trying to put another rock in there, saying that's fine. You can do your fancy shots. I'm just going to sink another one in there. And, oh, this one is curling. Is it going to overcurl? And it is overcurling a little bit. Oh, and it's leaving. It's leaving their shot exposed. Fletcher is he going to try to take it out? Or is he just going to try to draw to it? I think he's just going to try to just a little bit more, he says. Yeah, we need just backline weight or a little bit of weight. It has to curl. This is, again, a precision shot. You hit it on the outside, Fletcher, and it is not good news because you got 3 red stones behind there to catch it. You have to overcurl. You have to overcurl to get to the nose or inside nose. But veteran curlers like Joanne Hunston and Fletcher Hunston know this very well. They're going to be watching the line. Look at Joanne. She is crouched down. She is watching the line. She's watching it and putting her hand up, saying, no, that's outside. That's got to curl. That's got to curl. That's got to curl a lot. Oh, it's got to curl a lot. And where does it go? There's it go. Oh. Well, they're sitting 1, but I think blue is number 2. Blue shot is number 2. And then third shot is red again. So this is going to be a close final end. I mean, who is going to win? Glennis is going to try to draw in there. Can she draw? She was so close the first one. I would not put this one past Glennis. She is going to come right in. The line is much, much better. Line is great. It is now curling. And, oh, look at that curl. Look at that curl. That is going to be right on the, top 8. Look at that shot. So there is one lonely shot. That's shot rock. And then blue is number 2. Maybe number 3. This is getting too close to call. What does Fletcher Hunston do now? He's looking at it saying, well, what if we just put a guard, or if we go for shot, but if we're short, we just put a guard. If we're top 8, we can actually be number 1 and 2 ourselves and make it almost impossible for Gart. You cannot be heavy. This shot here can be light. It cannot be heavy. I wonder if they've had that discussion. Light is better, heavy is bad. She forgot her throwing stick, and Glennis Nathanson helping out, taking the throwing stick to Joanne, but no, Brenda found the right one. There we go. That's mine, she says. Joanne, go down. Take a deep breath when you're down there. Do not rush this throw. It's very critical. So we only have 2 games going on now. We have the B Division semifinal and the D Division semifinal. B Division on sheet 4. Chris Grancelli against Thomas Drover. And looks like a very close game there. Thomas leading by 1. And here comes the stone here on Division D. And cannot be heavy, but they're sweeping. Fletcher says, don't sweep. We don't want to be heavy. Don't sweep. Don't sweep. Now he says, yeah, get it there, get it there. And can they get it there? Can they get, oh, look at this. Oh, my, what, Joanne, the crowd is clapping. They are saying, yes, this is curling. This is what we paid admission for. This is why we paid our $0 to get in here, to watch this free curling. No wonder the seats are full. The seats are all full. We have a few empty seats here. Come on down. Come on down and watch this live curling. Because this afternoon, you will get to see the finals. 4 finals for Division A, Division B, Division C, and Division D. Right after these games here. A great afternoon of curling here at the Sydney Curling Club. Gart Nathanson in a bit of trouble here on his first stone. Looking to draw right to the back red. There's a replay of Joanne's shot. Look at that. Joanne, beautiful draw. The sweepers, look at Willie, just sweeping that one, just drawing that one right to the perfect spot. Perfect spot. Full 4 foot. So Gard is going to try to draw himself right to the back red and maybe get a little rub that would then put him maybe at shot rock. A very precision call himself. Well, actually, a little hit, actually, is what he's throwing here. Or is it? Oh, this is curling. This is curling. This is curling. This is over curling. Oh, and oh, it hits the guard, but it does open up the red, though. So all is not lost. All is not lost. Red is sitting number 1, number 2, slightly exposed now. And Joanne is very quickly saying, that's okay, let us put a guard. Let us put a guard in there and block this up. Block this alley up. And let's go behind the glass. Let's go and have a break before our next game. They can smell victory here. They can smell victory. Gart Nathanson saying, where did my magic go? Where did my magic go? We had this game at the start of it. I was called a magician. This one appears to be a little heavy, though. Joanne, this was supposed to be a guard. Why so much weight on a guard? Joanne, no. Oh, this is heavy. This is heavy. Does it matter, though? Does it really matter? Those red are in the perfect spot. I do not see a double here. I can see a shot for 1. I don't think they can get both reds out, or can they? I don't think they can get both reds out. So he's going with the same shot as before. He's going to try to hit and roll for 1 and make this a tie game. The only double I see would be to just nick the one in the front, but I don't think he can do it and get it out and still hit the back one. It would take a true magician to do that. And even Gart Nathanson is not of the Harry Potter class. No. He's going to try to do the same shot as he did last one, just not over curl. And there he goes. He's on the broom. It's got more room this time. He's got more room. It is curling, it is curling, it is curling. And oh, he's on the guard again. Fletcher Hunston has stolen his way the last two ends to victory here in Division B semifinals. Congratulations, Fletcher Hunston. Congratulations, both teams. This has been a most entertaining and amazing game. Thank you, spectators, for watching online at the live stream at the Sydney Curling Club here. I'm Yvon Lafort, your host for this game. We'll now hear from a sponsor. Good afternoon.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.